Okay, so I thought I would be a little brave and start sharing some of my original songs. Um, a lot of these songs I wrote in junior high and high school, but I found them. Some of them, wow, just reading over them. Wow, I was sassy back then, and I was still kind, but some of these songs I realized I don't think I put up with a lot of crap back in my days, back in junior high and high school. Um, I was definitely a strong woman back then. And hopefully, I still am a strong woman. I've been told I'm a very strong woman, but I feel like over the years, I've definitely become a lot more compassionate. Um, so I don't know if there's some of these songs I might not want to share because, man, I uh, I can see why maybe I intimidated some of the guys back then. Um, but even still, I grew up with having a lot of guy friends and just always being um, and kind of just loving sports. And I just always got along better with guys for some reason. But I think it's because I just grew up with a lot of brothers. And so I spent most of my time with my brothers. Um, so, wow, yeah, just rereading some of these songs from junior high. Probably like I started writing songs when I was in sixth grade. So I was probably like 11 when I started writing songs and lyrics. Um, so yeah, but I found one and I was reading it and I realized, how hard it is to really tell if somebody likes you or not, or how hard it is to uh, to tell somebody you like them because of that fear of rejection, or maybe you start to think, well, they probably like somebody else a lot more than me. And then you start to get those thoughts in your head, right? About how they might not even give you a chance. And so why even bother? Why even bother to put yourself out there, right? Um, but I realized too, you're never gonna get anywhere in life. You're never gonna get successful. You're never gonna find a really a good thing unless you put yourself out there consistently. And sometimes as I've told a lot of people this, working in my days of being in cells and all that before, sometimes, and I think this applies to the dating world too, and like when you're really getting to know somebody and courting somebody, sometimes it takes 100 no's before you find that one yes. And I think that could apply to anything in life, like job, when you're applying for jobs or anything, sometimes it takes a ton of no's before you find the right job. Um, and sometimes you go through these where you're just learning experiences. So I thought, though, that I'd be a little bit vulnerable and I would share one of my original songs. Um, I know it's not the greatest, probably not the best lyrics out there, but if maybe I can relate a little bit to how a lot of people might be feeling. And I get it. It can be a hard, cruel world out there, but we have that opportunity to turn it around and spread our light and let the goodness in us shine out. Um, but I might have wrote this for one of my crushes back in the days. Um, but I just wrote it in a standpoint of how a lot of women and men might feel towards crushes or towards people they like and want to get to know better. But then you get all wrapped up with your thoughts and emotions and feelings. And so, anyways, this is a song I wrote long ago. I probably was like 14, 15 when I wrote this song. But it's called My Heart Says Things. And yeah, I'm gonna sing it a cappella because I think I only wrote music to one song ever. And I actually found that today too, with piano notes. I wrote it for the piano, but I don't do that very often. Um, yeah, so here I go. I'm gonna sing this called My Heart Says Things. And then I'm gonna go enjoy the weekend with my beautiful daughters. All right. A simple look at you and I get so tangled up inside. I don't know the words to say when I talk to you. I'm afraid that I may never get to hold you. The sad faces every day just tear me up inside. And I try to make you smile by the notes I'm giving you. But my heart says things like I may never have a chance with you. It tells me things that I don't want to hear. But eventually I'm gonna have to know. Baby, if you just gave me the chance, I could just tell you the things my heart desires me to say. Got all these feelings tied up inside of me just for you. I'm not the crazy type, I'm just an average girl, afraid of letting go of these words. My heart says things like I may never have a chance with you. It tells me things that I don't wanna hear, but eventually I'm gonna have to know. So maybe I didn't take the chance, so maybe it's too late for me to say these things out loud. Who knows how long it takes, but my heart says things like I may never have a chance with you. It tells me things that I don't want to hear, but eventually I'm gonna have to know. Yes, my heart says things like I may never have a chance with you. It tells me things that I don't want to hear, but eventually I'm gonna have to know. Yeah, yeah. A simple look at you and I get so tangled up inside. Right, that was an original of mine. I think it's time for me to start getting back to my writing and creative side and start sharing some of my originals. All right, bye.